Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to 12th House Tarot. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, thank you, Father, Mother, God, for being with us, guiding us, and protecting us. Thank you for sending our spiritual team of light and the light only, known and unknown, to assist and watch over us and guide us and protect us as well as we walk with you to reveal, bind, rebuke, and destroy all demonic and negative energies, entities, and auras in all dimensions and all realms and all realities and all aspects of life for the highest good of all, life, light, love, divinity, purity, prosperity, and protection for all generations of the past, present, and the future. Amen and Ashe. All right. Woo, y'all. Libra and Virgo had a deep reading. Like, if you're curious, because, Scorpios, we did that kind of stuff. Check out Virgo and Libras. Yo, because it's both of them because their videos are connected. Yo, it was a beautiful thing. Virgo being the cleanup crew, Libra being the balancer. What y'all got for us? Rebirth and transformation, my fellow Scorpio. Oh, because I'm a cusp. Yes, I am. I don't care what y'all say. November 22nd is a cusp. You look up my birth chart with the exact time and everything and all the information, which I'm not going to share with you. It's right there on the 0 degree line. More Scorpio and a little bit of Sag in the beginning aspects. But we are our whole chart. Somebody could be a Scorpio sun, but that don't mean nothing. You got more Taurus in your whole entire chart. You're going to act more so like a Taurus than you do a Scorpio. Tell me, take those 3 cards. All right, so we have let go. Archangel Michael, cutting out cords. Cutting out cords. And yes, I said cutting out because it's not just cutting off. There are cords that like to attach to us within ourselves, on our souls, on our emotions, in our heart space, on our thoughts. So, you got to cut those out of your body too. So you might be thinking about getting a Reiki treatment, doing some energy work, or doing a cleansing of some sort. And that is definitely going to help. It's going to help you to be able to release and let go. And let go. Truth. It's the sword of truth. Definitely Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and you're also being guided by Archangel Raziel as well. Getting that good old divine knowledge. Watching this rebirth and transformation. This is exactly what Archangel Michael's sword looked like for real though. When I did see it in the spiritual realm, except for like the little part that is silver, it was mostly blue, but then it had all these colors in it. Yo, it was dope. It was a huge, cool, beautiful sword. Okay, so then that's card number 18. That's going to bring completions. Because you're stepping into your infiniteness. You're stepping into, who you are on a soul level, which is the son and daughter of Father, Mother, God of the Most High, Oledumare. You know what I'm saying? Universe, source, spirit, the creator of the creators, the Alpha and the Omega. The one and the only. So you have divine animals, number 22. Lost tribe of Judah. David and the Lion's Den. You don't fear not. You don't fear because you are a lion within yourself. Lions, represent, royalty and things like that. So they live in a pride, and there is a form of a hierarchy, and within your lineage and within your time or within your peer group or things of that nature, you're very strong. You're very deterrent. You also know how to protect. You also know how to guide. That's what a good leader is. A good leader just doesn't lead. A good leader knows when to lead. A good leader also knows when to follow. So and it's a beautiful thing to be a good, effective, and efficient leader. You have to be more than just lead, more than just delegate and tell people what to do. It's also listening. It's also being receptive. It's also going back and willing to be a student. And not just by choice or obligation, like, just to make something appear to be, but truly wanting to do it, truly knowing, having that discernment, having that wisdom, to be like, hey, this is a moment. This is not my strong suit. Let them go ahead and lead. I know y'all usually pick me, but let them go ahead and do it because this is their strong suit. But I know for a fact it's not mine. So I'm going to take a fall back. You know, if you need me, I'm here, but hey. And that's a beautiful thing. You have focus. Oh, that was card number 22. Master Ascendant number. So you have focus. 37. You are focusing on this path. You are focusing on your calling, your mission, your purpose. You're doing construction. You're focusing on your calling, your mission, your purpose. You're taking time out to really focus on developing the connection that you have with Father, Mother, God, the Most High, your ancestors, the archangels, guardian angels, spirit animals. You know, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. Focusing on them, learning those, being appreciative. You got the Two of Cups. Oh, shucking ducking now. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Faith. Okay. The Empress. Okay, I'm excited. I was excited about okay, yeah, you just, let me continue. The Empress. The Ace of Coins in reverse, though. And then the Sun in reverse. Come on, man. I'll see. Okay, so you definitely got a new love offer coming in. Love does not just mean romantic. People, love is love. It could be a love for a job. It could be partnership, friendships. Love is love, y'all. Stop being nasty. But you're not, you're going from a very balanced way. You're not rushing in. You are taking your time. You're letting things guide you. You know, you're using discernment. You're walking in faith. You're letting things just naturally flow and develop so that it can manifest and it be this Empress. But then you got the Ace of Coins and the Sun in reverse. Okay. Now I get it. Okay, it's still beautiful. Okay, so check this out, right? So, this new thing that's of interest to you, that you have an emotional connection to, whatever context that forms in, you're not rushing in, you're taking your time, you're letting things just naturally manifest, let things play out. You know, you're staying in alignment with your faith. You know that, you're going to walk by faith and not by sight. You're just going to let things, just be, do what it is, what you continue to do, walk your path, being the Empress, being abundant, and letting things just mature how it's supposed to mature. And it's not going to be publicly known and in the light. And how you're going to actually connect is going to connect on a more spiritual level before it starts connecting in, like, if it is like an actual working at the job. Like, you got the offer, but you haven't started yet. You got to go through orientation and your 90-day probation, things like that, before that it's guaranteedly yours. So also it's something for you to, keep to yourself and keep private. It's not meant to be into the light. It's not meant for the world to know that what is going on, what is manifesting. Why? Because it helps protect it. And then it's also, when you are developing a relationship, it is something very, very sacred. Ooh, and this explains why. So because you're going to have, with this new interest that you are connected to, it's going to create the 10 of Coins. It's going to create so much abundance, so much prosperity and bliss. But you got people that don't want to see you shining, that don't want you to be the star. You got, haters that, might be a little hurt. Okay, a lot of hurt with the King of Cups in reverse. That don't want that to happen. And don't believe that it should be something that's coming to you, because that's clarified by the faith. The faith is clarified by the King of Cups. And they don't want that to, happen for you. But it's going to happen, because what clarified the Empress was the King of Coins. It's definitely going to be a counterpart. because if you do let this come out, because you got the Ace of Chariots in reverse as well. If this is to come out prematurely, or if people know about it too soon before that guarantee, that okay, because nothing really is guaranteed in life, but y'all know what I'm saying. Before that guarantee comes in, things aren't going to move forward the way that it's supposed to. So by it not being in the light and being in the public known, it's going to bring balance. It's going to bring balance for when it is to be known. Because people are going to try to steal it. It's really to prevent people from coming in and taking it. Because look, you got the little coins in the box. People are going to come in and try to take it. They're going to try to, mess with it. They're going to try to manipulate it. But they're not going to be allowed to. They're not going to be allowed to. The Star in reverse is clarified by the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're not going to be allowed to. The Ten of Coins is clarified by the Six of Coins in reverse. They're not going to be allowed to. Because they're not going to know. They're not going to know. They're going to have someone coming in, something coming in that's going to give you an offer. They're promising to kind of like balance things out, but it's really not going to balance things out. It's going to take you out of being able to keep working on your grind. And it's something that's not fully, you're not going to know where these enemies are coming from. It's going to be energies. It's going to be, just things just happening and taking place. Okay, why is the Ace of Swords upside down? Need to see that. Why? Because why is the Ace of Swords upside down? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of manipulative energies and entities around this situation. Because even the Ace of Swords came upside down. Now, this is my Archangel Michael card. I've never had this card come in reverse. Never. So it's definitely going to be someone that's going to be jealous and really don't want that to happen. So by you keeping it out of the light until it is solidified, it's going to be a emperor against a magician in reverse. And then how it's also coming out as well is it's whoever, whatever this energy is, it's going to try to, disrupt and destroy. They appear to be an emperor, but they're actually a magician in reverse. But also it's the other way, by keeping it out the light, you're ruling over, what it is that you have going on that's being developed in order to protect it from, because that's what an emperor does. Protects. It protects from this magician in the reverse, this negative energy, which is going to help prevent a tower moment. Because you're going to be able to call stuff out. You're going to be able to call stuff out real quick and go, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Highly protected. They're not going to be able to rush in because everything is going to be completely revealed. Completely revealed. Ain't not going to be in the dark. It's going to be blatant and obvious, and you're going to know, you're going to see it. And they're not going to come out victorious. They're not. They're not going to come out victorious on that situation. All right. Go ahead. What negative and demonic energies and entities is around this situation? Really? Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. So the first one we have death. Lucifer, which you've already crossed them out. Provides liberation and illumination, excites jealousy and envy. That's exactly why. Because it's going to excite a lot of jealousy and envy. And they're going to want you to be back free again. Oh, they're going to make little soft jokes like, you chained up. Okay, you're in bondage. When, no, you're in a chosen commitment that is of free will. That's beautiful, and you just mad. Because that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be mad and jealous about it. So protect it, keep it where it is, let it develop, and keep people out your business. Then you got the Ten of Wands, marbles. Yeah, because they want to cause a death in this and create a burden. Causes and cures diseases, tells secrets and things hidden, can make one shapeshift. So you're gonna have people coming at you in all types of ways. You're gonna have people that's gonna be jealous and envious of what's going on. There's gonna be people trying to cause chaos and calamity. Promising like, oh no, I'm telling you, no, this person's real like this person's real like that. I wouldn't trust them, and trying to, put doubt and discord in what you got going on, or this situation, or well, the outcome's not doing this and not doing that, or you need to do this, and really trying to be helpful when they're really not. You got the Six of Swords, Sierra, travels the world over in an instant and brings anything anywhere. Gives the truth about thefts and hidden treasures, willing to do anything on one commands. Like you got people throwing stuff at you. Look, they say you don't. It's funny because when you're single, people leave you alone, but soon you get into a relationship, then everybody want to come out to work and be like, oh, hey, I had a crush on you. Oh, hey, I like you too. Oh, hey, well, I don't care. They don't have to know. Or you get a new job, or you get a better job. Oh, well, hey, well, we could do this. Or will you come back? Or if you stay, no. Or you get a new house, like, that neighborhood do this. That neighbor over there this. Mind your business, people. No. So then you got the Nine of Wands. They coming at y'all in every which way. And then the Queen of Cups. They, with death, fire, they're really going to attack the passion, the mind, the emotions around this situation. Because they physically can't do anything, but they going to hit you at every... Nine of Wands, Makarias. A strong and faithful fighter follows all commands and answers to questions. Like people gonna have people nosy working for the other people. Like, okay, well, if I ask or if I go over there, they're going to know. So how about you find this out for me? Look, you're gonna have to have your discernment up. Have your discernment all the way up. The Queen of Cups, Phoenix, teaches all sciences, performs wonderful poetry, follows all requests with excellence. People going to try to woo you, going to try to give you gifts, whisper sweet nothings, like all time. And this is, like I said, for any aspect of situation. You're going to have people, that's like, someone, in high school signing a basketball contract. Like, you can't take gifts from promoters or schools or things like that. So then, people going to be trying to do this and get you to break that contract where now, your new job offer or, where it is that you're going, your hopes, your dreams, aspirations is going to be tainted. You're going to have people, because when you tell somebody what you want to do and where you're going, unfortunately, you got people like, oh, you're not going to do this, right? Or this and this and this, really trying to diminish, from keep moving forward because now you feel unprepared or no, you're not ready or no, you're not this or no, you're not that, and question yourself instead of believing in the faith that you already got. Okay, and so you have the Magician, the Ninth Film, the Generous God. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. And that's Archangel Raziel's there for it too. See, you got the archangels already around you. Everything they say is about to be counterbalanced down here. I guarantee it. Two of Wands, Jelia, the helping God. Love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. Two of Cups, Loa, the swiftly hearkening God, fruition, provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. The Chariot, Michael, who is like God, perseverance, success in conflict, overcoming adversity. Death, Muim, God, the end of the universe. Endings and rebirth, influences, health and longevity. Because I knew it, because they be coming through. They come through every single time. Even Lucifer came out with this. Okay, I'm gonna bring myself. I'm gonna bring these folk, and we gonna be able. And Archangel's like, really, again. Okay, we gonna learn today again. Every single time. Keep it protected. Keep it hidden. Keep it where it's out of people's business because But even though, yes, you are protected. You are protected. You're good. But do that. It don't mean, just because you're protected don't mean you could just do any old thing either. You ain't saying, oh, you're protected, go be stupid. No. Because then God's going, oh, so you going to test my patience. I gave you instructions. Now you're supposed to, you have faith now. So now you're at the progress where you understand you have instructions. You're supposed to abide by them and follow them. If you do opposite, then you're going to end up losing and possibly missing out on a beautiful blessing. Now you got to wait for divine timing again to be lined back up for you to, because who wants to go through that? Who wants to go through that? So, all right, we have the 5 of feathers, King Saul's tragic downfall. The Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors, to David. 1 Samuel 28:17. And see, that's exactly what would happen. Go ahead and let it out before it's supposed to come out. Your kingdom is going to be ripped. Don't be Saul. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, okay, you might not be a big reader. You might not even, read the Bible. So there's the movie on Netflix. There's the TV series called Goliath. It talks about David and Goliath. You're going to learn all about Saul and what's going on. At least watch that, okay? At least watch that. Because you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want that to happen to you. The Star of Bethlehem. The star in reverse came out. Hold on. This is one of the things where I gotta, because this is just everything that came out been counterbalanced. This is the star in reverse. This is the star down here. This is death. This is death. Like, seriously, this is the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. But then now you got the Two of Cups right here, right? You see this? You got the Two of Cups upright this is the archangels. These are the demonic, things. And then you got the Two of Cups up here. Then you got the Magician. Then we have what? The Magician in reverse over here. Like, then you got the Chariot. And the Chariot in reverse. Everything. I love when they do this. Stay focused. Let go of, everybody, you put statuses on Facebook and I let go of all that. Let go of all that. Follow your spirit animal. You got the lion. Remember, you got to be a leader. You got to be a protector. And you got to be able to learn all at the same time. You to master this cycle and focus on what it is that you need to do, because it's going to lead you to your completions. That's the card number 37. It's 10. To a whole new beginning. So then the Star of Bethlehem. See? You have 10 of feathers. Samson loses his strength. After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair, and so began to subdue him. And his strength left him. Judges 16:19. Don't let people let your guard down and get you vulnerable and play the weakness, because that's exactly what's going to happen, and you're going to end up losing your star and being Saul's tragic downfall. Don't do it. Don't do it. So this is, just a little bit of insight so that you can know already what's some possible possibilities. Pages of feathers. Esther saves the Jews. The Queen Esther answered, "If I have found favor with you, your majesty, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. This is my petition, and spare my people. This is my request." Esther 7:3. And that's what's going to end a cycle. So whatever that cycle is around love or promotion or, joy and peace and new beginnings and prosperity and abundance and love and hope and faith, and is linked to you doing what you're supposed to do. Staying away from the temptations of people trying to lead you